The biggest turning point in my life was when I finally got out of a toxic relationship in my sophomore year of college. I had dated my ex-boyfriend for 3 years, and it was very rough, to say the least. It was my first relationship, and I was learning along the way. I thought I was in love and wanted to make it last forever. 6 months into our relationship, my boyfriend had cheated on me. I was absolutely devastated and tried to break up with him. At that time in my life, it was one of the hardest things I had ever done. He was very good with his words, and I was very trusting and naive at the time, so I ended up taking him back. Things just got worse from there. Of course, once a cheater, always a cheater, so he did it again and would continue making promises in order to get me back. My freshman year of college, I moved away from home into a dorm room. I instantly made new friends with my roommates and my dorm mates. I joined a sorority, and my life was changing very quickly. I continued keeping my boyfriend in my life because I wanted it to work with him, but we were going down very different paths, and it was hard to grow as a person when he was always making me sad and hurting me. My freshman year was a roller coaster trying to salvage my relationship as well as live my new college life. I knew what I wanted out of my life, but I couldn't seem to break away from him. After my freshman year, I went home to stay with my parents for the summer, and it got to the point where I didn't feel safe living so close to my boyfriend. I didn't want to do anything with my summer, and I kept getting sad over it. It was a miracle, but one day I woke up and something in my head had clicked. I didn't want to be with him anymore, and I didn't want to be in a relationship where I wasn't happy. I finally broke things off with him, moved to an apartment closer to my school where he wouldn't know where I lived, and had the best semester of my life after that. Today, I'm still single and very happy. Getting away from a toxic relationship made me realize that I had lost myself and I didn't know who I was. None of my energy was being put into myself, it was only being put into him. I learned how to be okay on my own and be an individual. I also learned how important it is, especially at this young of an age, to find yourself before devoting yourself to somebody else. Getting out of that relationship was definitely a huge turning point for me, and it made me who I am today.